We underestimate the power of our energy and our intentions. And when we underestimate the power of our energy and intentions, we think we have to do, but we really have to be. Big
Gabby.
show today, guys.
Happy to be with you.
Gabrielle Bernstein, a role model for a new generation of spiritual seekers.
Another driver.
I'm not driving. My boyfriend.
Another.
Hey, how you doing?
Yo, man. Let me say hi to the husband. Is that a husband, boyfriend, brother? Who's that? Who is it?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
You know, you're a great boyfriend.
How you doing?
To being in the car, dear Gabbying with your lady. This is exactly how I want this show to go. I want the little kids involved, the boyfriends, everybody. Let's do this. Yo, girl.
We are on a cross-country road trip from New York right now.
Oh, how cool. How cool. Beautiful. Cross-country road trip from New York. Beautiful. So what's your name, love?
Courtney.
How can I help you today on your road trip, Courtney?
So my question is about disordered eating habits coming back up and how to work through those.
Beautiful. I have a lot to say on this topic. Any form of disordered eating or addiction in any form is a part of ourselves that is trying to protect a younger, fearful part that might be coming up. So I want to ask you, I don't want to go too deep because this isn't a therapy session, but when it's disordered eating, whether it's not eating or overeating, all of that doing is causing us to be in a place where we feel a sense of needing to protect ourselves from feeling something that's behind that behavior. So here on Dear Gabby, we can't go as far as to start to address or heal what's behind it, but it's my job and my opportunity for you right now, Courtney, to help you see that the behavior of all that you might be doing with the disordered eating is a form of protection. It's a form of keeping you safe from having to feel some big feelings that are scary to show up for. In some ways, we can have the opportunity to thank that part of ourselves. We've done this on the show before when we've talked about trauma, when we've talked about a lot of the addictive patterns that come up in different episodes. What we can do is we can look at that pattern of disordered eating and for a moment, just humbly say thank you for whatever you've been doing to protect me from feeling some big stuff that I haven't been ready to feel. That's a first shift there. The next step is to really begin to address the core wounds that live beneath the pattern, because you can't white knuckle change. You can't white knuckle your way through healing and addiction. Addiction and addictive patterns can only be healed at the root cause condition. What is it that you're running from? What is it that you're avoiding? What is it that you're afraid to feel? What is it that you haven't addressed yet? What unresolved parts of you are being pushed down through the addiction of choice? And so I'm just going to invite you to ask yourself that question today, because once again, this is another form of doing over a feeling. So if in any form of addiction, we are trying to do something else to avoid what is beneath it. So we want to really open our consciousness up to, okay, am I ready to face what's there? Am I ready to get therapy? Am I ready to do deeper work? Am I ready to read more deeply about disordered eating and trauma, or disordered eating and what's behind it? Am I willing to start to nurture myself in that way? But the first thing I would like you to do today, Courtney, with my guidance, is just to really hold yourself. I want you to put your arms around yourself. And anyone who's struggling like this in any form right now, do this. Just wrap your arms around yourself and just say thank you to the part of you that's been acting out. Just say thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've been doing a good job trying to keep me from feeling these feelings that I'm so scared to feel. And I really am grateful that you've been there to help me, but I'm going to do my part to help you not have to work so hard and not be in such an extreme role. And that's really taking ownership of your ability to get help, your ability to come on Dear Gabby today, the beautiful boyfriend that you have sitting next to you in the car, all of the gifts that are right in front of you, Courtney. I want you to really take them in, and I want you to be really, really conscious and aware of your own ability to self-soothe, your own ability to care for the parts of you that you've been running from. Now, that's what we can do right here, right now, is just honor all of the parts of you, especially right now, the part of you that's have this disordered eating, and say thank you for your service, but I'm going to take it from here. So we'll start there, Courtney. Once again, a lot of doing over feelings, which is the big topic for today. Thank you, gorgeous. There you are. Hi.
Hi. Can I just say one quick thing first? So I was always a fan. I have your books, and I was listening to your podcast, and on the first episode of the podcast, and I was walking my dog at the same time, and I saw a ladybug on myself, and I thought, I don't like videos. I don't like talking to people because I'm super introvert, but I got that as a sign, and I can't believe it. That's so crazy.
Here we are, baby. Here we are. You got your sign. Now you're on Dear Gabby. So tell me what's going on.
So, one of the things that have been bugging me a lot is that I'm trying to get pregnant.
I hope you're enjoying this show. And if you want to get more Gabby, you can click the link below, subscribe to my Dear Gabby podcast on Apple, be the first to know when the episodes drop because they come out 1 week before the video. And you can download it to your phone, listen to it while you're driving, while you're cooking, while you're working out. You can just get more Gabby wherever you are. And if you feel called, leave a review. I'd love to hear from you. Now let's get back to this episode.
I've been married for almost 4 years, and I'm happy. I have a career here in the United States. I'm originally from Brazil. I moved here 8 years ago, and I have a really good career. I have a really good relationship with my husband. But the thing that is always on the back of my mind is the situation that I left my parents and they're getting old, and medical issues, especially with my dad, are constant. So I feel like my life is split into worlds, and I want to be happy. I want them to be happy. And I just cannot seem to let go. And also, let go of their and my parents, and not really let go of them, still show that I care for them. And one of the
I'm gonna interrupt you. Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
So just like our card, do less and attract more. When it comes to showing up and caring for others, we think that it's often how much time I can spend around someone that's going to be the best way to show up. But you could be living right next door to your parents right now and show up for them a fraction of the amount that you could show up for them right now in a different country when they're in Brazil and you're here in the US. So it's quality, not quantity. It's energy, not action. It's of course, every action you take to support them is going to be backed by a loving energy. But I want you to really contemplate the power of your energy, the power of your intentions, the power of your prayer, the power of your ability to hold them in a container of healing and love and support. And when you do get to Brazil, now that some things are lifting with COVID and you can make that move, when you do get there, that the time you spend with them will be so deep and so much quality time that you may not have otherwise been able to experience if you were with them every single day. So back to do less and attract more, I want you to forget the idea that you need to be next to them doing, and accept the idea that you can indeed be energetically holding space for them at this transformational time in their lives, and that they will feel that. And we underestimate the power of our energy and our intentions. And when we underestimate the power of our energy and intentions, we think we have to do, but we really have to be. Right back at that one, right? There we go. Boom. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. If you like this video and you want to get more Gabby, check out the next one right over here.